Hello guys, welcome back to GQ Talks Football. Here is your match review. Chelsea 7, Port Vale 0. That's a very loud scoreline. A very loud scoreline. Where were these goals when we needed them against the likes of PSG, Newcastle, and Everton? Am I sounding maybe not so happy or excited or not so grateful? Not exactly. Of course, I'm happy. I will always be happy to see my team win or wins anytime, any day. But then we should realize that we had only just won against the bottom, team at the League One. Port Vale are relegating into the League Two. That's the team we won. Yeah, a win is a win, yeah. And then we just found ourselves now at the semi-finals of the FA Cup this season. Am I positive and optimistic we might win it? Because that might actually be one of the easiest routes to take to qualify for the Champions League. I will take the win anytime, any day. But for the scoreline, I think we can just recommend, commend, and appreciate the players and the scoreline. But to be excited about it, I don't think so. Give me this win against the likes of the Brentford, Everton, Newcastle, Sunderland, Brighton, and the likes. Yeah. Now we're meeting Man City. Can we take this form into the Man City that just demolished Liverpool? This is April. This is the time, if you have been following football, where Man City smells blood and they go all out. Do I see us winning Man City? I don't know, to be fair, because I really can't see. My prediction was 2-1, maximum 3-1 yesterday, and this is with trashing Port Vale 7-0. Am I happy? I'm happy we won. I would always love to see my team win. But am I excited? Not exactly. Because it seems like Chelsea right now is like a bipolar team. The roller coaster of emotions that this club, under this ownership, has been dishing out to us, the fans, has been nothing short of disheartening. Nothing short of sad. As Chelsea fans, yeah, we're not happy about a whole lot going on. We're sad. We are discouraged. We are so unsatisfied about a whole lot going on. But you know that thing about like a husband and a wife, yeah? When the wife complains and complains, but she's going nowhere. Or the man complains and complains, but he still stays with his wife, yeah? It's like that. We love our club, Chelsea. We want to see us do well. We want to succeed. We want to be, up there all the time. Even though it's almost impossible to win all matches. But at least, on the ratio of 1 to 10, let it be like 8 and 9. Let it be that we seldom lose. At the very worst, a draw. But for every 10 games, Chelsea should be winning at least 8. Should I say at least? Maybe, if we win all 10, beautiful. But maybe averagely 8. Averagely. So we can probably draw 2, win 8. Or win 8, draw 1, lose 1. Something, there are teams that actually do that. The likes of Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and, Barcelona. Sometimes they can go on a 10 winning streak like that. So it's actually doable. We've done it before, Chelsea, yeah? We have. So, Chelsea 7, Port Vale 0. Personally, I was shocked to see that Stamford Bridge was stacked full. I was asking myself, is it that people are kind of bored this Easter period and they just want to go and see a game? I don't know. Because we've been screaming all over, like the old fans all over the world, Bluco out. And one way to send the signal to them is to leave the seats at Stamford Bridge empty. not patronize their merchandise and all those things, yeah? But I think Chelsea fans are true lovers. You know, when your missus is misbehaving, and instead of you trying to focus on that negative or weakness of hers, as a man, a good man, you want to focus on her strengths. You want to focus on, oh, this is the reason. You try to remind yourself why you love your missus. You want to remind yourself, or try to remember the many times she's been there for you and the many times she's been amazing. Because as a man, if you want to focus on the negativities or the weaknesses of your missus, then you're missing the point. Because for any human person, if you want to focus on their weaknesses, you see a ton sheet or a ton load of it. No one is perfect. And I think I can translate that same love for we the Chelsea fans with our beloved club Chelsea. As much as we are upset, we're angry, blue co out, what are you people doing? What was Liam Rossini thinking? What is going on? What is wrong with Tosin Adarabioyo? What was he playing? Oh, what is wrong with Enzo? What is he thinking? What are we? All of that, yeah, stems from true love. From love. Even the Bible says that thou who he loves, he chastises. We love our club. We want to do well. We want to see us be there with the likes of the Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Before you call top 4, 5 clubs, we want Chelsea to be mentioned. Not even the top 10. We want to be there, the top 5, you know. That's what we want to find ourselves. So do I want to go into the context of the game? Like I said, the excitement is really not there. But I'm glad we won, and now we are the semi-finals. So anything can happen. Winning the FA is a straight qualification to Champions League. And I think the club, Liam Rossini, and the players, if you ask me personally, they should give it their all. They should try to focus more on the FA Cup to see that 2 matches, we have won the FA Cup. And that's we winning a domestic trophy, which I really want us to do. We've not done that in a minute. So let us win that. Put that in our cabinet and our archive that, oh yes, 2025, 2026 FA Cup is ours. And that way, we are finding our way into the Champions League come 2026, 2027 season. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to keep some of our key players. That would be fantastic to see, okay? Really, I love Chelsea. You love Chelsea. We love Chelsea. We know we love Chelsea, yeah? And we want to see our team succeed and do well. I'm happy that Liam Rossini went with a strong lineup. This is why I miss the likes of Jose Mourinho. He doesn't care. Let him play a pub team, a Sunday school team. Sometimes he will roll out his best, players. Just get the result and get it over with. We used practically a very strong lineup. In fact, our main team, Sanchez was on goal at the goal post. Then we have, Wesley Fofana and Tosin Adarabioyo right there. At the right side, we have Malo Gusto, who was amazing. His one touch was exquisite, really. But Malo Gusto sometimes is touch and go. Is here and there, I wish he can be consistent. And I wish he can put up the same, if not better, performance against Man City. Because our captain in Reece James is out, so we need Malo Gusto to bring his A game against Manchester City. So Malo Gusto was a good one, amazing, fantastic. So we have at the left side Yore Ato, who gave us an early goal 2 minutes into the game, and I think that was what destabilized Port Vale. Any team, basically, most teams will be destabilized when they concede an early goal. Sometimes I don't like us conceding early goals, especially when our mental space is not in the right, pedestal. When Chelsea concede goals early, sometimes we capitulate. But other times, Chelsea of the yesteryears, please don't score us. When you do, it's like you stepping on the lion's tail. Chelsea will come all out for you. And be rest assured. There was a time I used to watch Chelsea game, and I somehow want us to concede. Because I think it sparks something in the players. Players of the yesteryears, not these lads. But these lads have shown some little comebacks here and there against, Tottenham, I think they've done that against Newcastle. They've done that against Napoli. They've done that. So some team here and there, they've done that. So it means they have it in them. And that is why I think the players yesterday played for themselves, really. They played for themselves. I will touch a thing or two in my 4 things learned video after this. So I will touch a thing or two. So that was Tosin and Fofana at the 5 and 6, the center back. Then we have Lavia and Santos. I think they put up a good performance, but I think we need to see this duo play more often to see what they can offer. You can't compare the chemistry between Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo with that of Romy Lavia and Santos. But I think they did a good job. They tried. They did well. And ahead of them, we had Cole Palmer. At the right-hand side, at the beginning of the game, we had Pedro Neto. And at the left-hand side, we have Estavo Willian. And then João Pedro at the attack. 7 beautiful goals from 7 different outfield players. The first was Orel Ato at the 2nd minute. And then we have João Pedro, exquisite goal. That guy's striking instinct is top-notch. And then the 3rd goal, which seems like an own goal, was from Cole Palmer, with a lovely assist from Malo Gusto. And then the 4th goal from Tosin Adarabioyo, that nodding was like that of the Drogba of yesteryears. That was beautiful. Although, again, against a Port Vale team. They might not give him that space, time, chance, or allowance to go for that kind of, heading when playing against a top side. But a goal is a goal. And the 5th goal came courtesy, if I'm not mistaken, that was... Who scored the 5th goal? Was it... No, Estava scored the 6th goal. 7th was Garnacho. So... Oh, yeah, Santos. And, yeah, Andre Santos scored the 5th goal. Right place, right time. 6th goal, thank God for Vale. That's why I would have missed out on that 6th goal, which I think that Garnacho should have buried, but he didn't. So, Stavao, who was rightfully the man of the match, or the man of the match, so, and I think it's rightfully deserved. I'm going to talk a little bit about him in my 4 things learned video, because that dude you're seeing is the future of Chelsea right now. So the 7th goal was a penalty, Garnacho, who slotted it in. So yeah, now we've gotten this loud scoreline. I hope this helps the mentality of the players, and they take this into the match against Manchester City. That's our next Premier League game. So fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Liam Rossini and the lads will do. McQueen that entered, beautiful. At least I think he was nervous at some point, but let's see what happens. It's a beautiful thing that was given the opportunity to play some minutes, so that's good. So we saw Garnacho coming. Like I said, he scored the 7th goal. At some point, Palmer came off. I don't think Palmer is happy. I'm going to talk about that in my 4 things learned. I don't know. He was a captain. He came off. João Pedro came off. Dilap entered, and then so beautiful, basically. So let's see what happens in our next game. I'm happy we won, but I'm not excited. Like I said, right now Chelsea seems like a bipolar team. Roller coaster of emotions. This minute we're doing good, the next minute, and that instability is what I think is affecting the players, and that's why most of them are sad, and this is caused by the ownership. So until next time, this is GQ Talks Football. Please encourage his brother. Just like, share, comment, encourage me, and then subscribe. I'm doing this just because of the love I have for the game. Yeah. So encourage me. Also follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. Until next time, watch out for my 4 things learned video. I'll see you guys next time. Let peace reign in the world. This is GQ Talks Football. Peace out.